Thank you to Capcom for sponsoring this preview.
Hold it!
Because an awesome collection is on the way to your gaming libraries, with Capcom now bringing both Ace Attorney investigators Miles Edgeworth, and for the first time in the West, making its debut is Ace Attorney Investigations 2: Prosecutor's Gambit. I have been lucky enough to have been playing this game for the last several weeks, thanks to being provided the title early by Capcom, and as someone who has dabbled quite a bit with the Ace Attorney series throughout its console and handheld lifespans, with each new entry offering something new or bold to go along with our courtrooms, it makes it a definite treat to see these DS iterations getting another lease at life now on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. But it's not just a simple, boring old port, no, because that wouldn't make sense. Otherwise, you could have just done a simple port to eShop of them both a long time ago and just been done with it. So what exactly does this collection offer you as a player, both old and new? Well, besides iconic crime scene examinations and intense witness confrontations, simple, new, and improved upon features that may or may not have been present in the original DS titles from 2009. The only feature that is not improved upon, however, is your own self-control when not being able to crack a witness to change their statement and finding out that because of that reason, you are going to lose your case and be made a joke of. Uh-oh, what do I do? What do I do? You tell yourself. But then, aha! I got it! And then proceed to disappear for 30 minutes and come back, completely doing a liar yourself and kicking your own ass, hoping to get your case thrown out or delayed so that you can think of ways to win the case with new evidence at a later time.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm kicking my ass! Do you mind? But beating the crap out of yourself aside, what does this collection offer you as an actual player, whether you've played these titles or not? Well, good old gathering evidence and using razor-sharp logic and thinking skills in order to crack your cases wide open, that's what. Thankfully, it's not as easy to figure out as titles like LA Noire. Otherwise, figuring out who done it and who's ready to break down would be way too easy and borderline comical. Here are these spin-off titles in the Ace Attorney series. In Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth, you as a player control the sharp-suited prosecutor as he uses all of his wits and his skills to tackle intense investigations and get to the bottom of the truth no matter what it costs, even if it means his own professional career takes a hit for it. He's determined to find out the truth and get to the bottom of the cases no matter what. But the intensity doesn't end there for Mr. Edgeworth, as we enter the halls of justice in Ace Attorney Investigations 2: Prosecutor's Gambit, as the odds are against him and the stakes rise even higher than before as he continues his struggle for truth, as he faces new adversaries that give question to whether or not he can keep and maintain his position as a prosecutor. Does he still have what it takes, or are the new foes just too skilled for him to be able to crack and bring to justice? Throughout all the gripping cases that surround both of these titles, players like yourself will learn to spot inconsistencies in witness statements, piece together all clues you may find to open up new lines of potential dialogue for further clues, and uncover hidden information like it's a thrilling game of mind chess. Just not wizard's chess. We don't need everyone in the courtroom getting sword sliced to death now, do we? Due to these titles not just being straight up ports of Nintendo DS versions, this collection comes packed with updated features in order to make a smoother experience than you may have remembered on your handheld many years ago. By utilizing an enhanced in-game look and feel via some brand new HD visuals, brand new character animations that make each character come to life with more fluidity and expressions, and an option for people to switch between new and classic sprites, so you can figure out just what playstyle fits your needs at any time you want, just like doing the duck walk. Cool, huh? Using your history functionality, it helps to make sure that you do not miss out on any incriminating detail should you forget what a witness said or a statement made. If you have a terrible memory like me that has a similar thought process as Dory from Finding Nemo, then it's something that's definitely going to come up in handy for you in crunch time, especially with it allowing you to review conversation history, check inconsistencies, and find any small clues that may have slipped through the cracks in the walls of your brain. It's an absolute must-use feature for any hardened prosecutor. However, if you don't want to sit through what you might call filler or even sludge of dialogue that you feel has nothing to do with the actual story itself, well, thankfully, the folks at Capcom have thought of this too and have improved each title once again with an updated story mode. The feature here in story mode this go around keeps the flow moving forward at a pace that you, the player, want it to, without slowdowns and giving the feeling of wasting your time, much like an old PC adventure game would make you feel like. Thankfully, it's not that bad, but here in both Ace Attorney titles, this feature allows you to seamlessly flow through the game's plot by automatically progressing you through the gameplay, allowing you to kick up your feet and enjoy the plots and twists that occur within the story without hitting a brick wall of story progression that would normally annoy you otherwise. So how does that compare to the original DS versions? Good change, bad change, or big change? Well, that's something for you to decide really. On top of those gameplay changes and fixes, you can help yourself to extra side content by diving deeper into this collection, by checking out the gallery mode, which is stacked with illustrations, character animations, accolades, soundtracks, on top of sketches, promotional art, and I know I've said soundtracks already, but when you include over 100 in-game background tracks alongside 23 orchestral tracks, including some that are new or rearranged tracks from both games, then it's like, damn, that's a lot of fish! I mean, that's a lot of music! Reminds me of those old, now that's what I call music commercials from the old infomercials. Only without it waking you up at 2 in the morning because you fell asleep on the couch. So prepare to crack the case and tell your adversaries objection when Ace Attorney Investigation launches on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Windows PC, and Steam on September 6th, with a physical edition also available on Nintendo Switch.